To the inside.
Now let's check out the stats for the Prodigies. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's the screen. They need this. Can't get the layup.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team, number 30.
Well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Pass to McDaniel. Puts up a 3. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
From outside, off the mark. 33% here in the first quarter. Pass to Manning. Here's McDaniel. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Inside, Fulham. To the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Down low. No good with the layup. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Harper. Jones for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To stop the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harper's got 5 points so far.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
They've got McDaniel. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then it's Jones. Out to the right wing. Pulls up. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's McDaniel. Puts the move on. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Lets it go. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Jones the pass to the prodigy. Here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Williams. He lobs it up. Just 5 on the clock. Eight feet away. Nice touch on the bank shot. He has 6.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Here's McDaniel. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Lets it go from 11. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Jones. Now Williams, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Out to the right wing. At 6. Three-pointer. A prodigy with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniel. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Williams up on top. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Bailey. And Brent now top of the key. Here's Bailey. Over Manning. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bailey's got 8 points.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's the prodigy. He has 6. Pass to McDaniel. The tray. Stymied again with that miss. A subpar 2 for 10 for him. To the middle. Here's Grant. The prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones looking for an opening. Here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Take a look at the prodigy. 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Harper. Now here is Davis. No good from outside. Spins. Here's Castillo. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Brent now top of the key. Pass to Harper. Back to Grant. And here's Davis for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. McDaniel, the pass to Jones. Here's Fall. There's the 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got his 4th rebound in this one. Releases. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniel. He's covered by Grant. Outside, Jones. Pass to Hawkins. Here's McDaniel. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. McDaniel's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Davis. Back to Harper. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Jones checked in for McDaniel. Castillo the pass to Fall. It's Hawkins on the wing. Hawkins, a screen on Davis. Here's Castillo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 22. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside, Jones. From past the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. You see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Traps in the tray. Bailey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Here's Fall. No scoring in this one. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bailey, defended by Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bailey's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Hawkins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harper against Jones. Fires from the line. And it's Harper with the rebound. Gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Harper's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Jones. Here's Fall. Misses the baby hook. And that concludes the first half. They're up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. At 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Falls out there with Hawkins. Then it's Jones. Then it's Jones. And it's Castillo in at the point. To the paint. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. Shoot from the right block, and there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Pass to Hawkins. 6 to shoot to the inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, Davis. Jones against Harper. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Fall. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Davis. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
No good on the second free throw. 40% from the field. Here's Jones. Here's Castillo. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Harper. Here's Bailey. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Fall passes to Hawkins. Jones with it. Jones with the screen on Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jones for 3, and no good that time. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Driving inside. Bailey, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Fall passes to Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Team Jones taking 2 shots.
Shoot a 2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Bailey misses. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Fall. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Just 34% from the floor. Here's Bailey. He's got 15. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bailey's got 17 now.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
They set the pick. Jones kicks to Hawkins. For the tie. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 7.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Now here's Davis. He has yet to score. Here's Bailey over Jones. Bailey misses. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They get it back, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Bailey, 17 points in the game. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bailey's got 6 in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Harper against Jones. Stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. And it's slammed in by Jones.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Several teams changing it up here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Harper. Poked loose. Stolen by Jones. Here we go, 1-on-1. The shot that time, not on target. Jones has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And Jones pulls it down. Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. McDaniel, the pass to Jones. Here's McDaniel. There's a good screen. Gets an open look and hits. McDaniel's got 10 points.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Pass to Harper. Fires from deep. No good that time. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Fall. Jones looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Take a look at the prodigy. Among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And they can't run away from this problem. Free throw shooting continues to be an issue that they need to address.
And the second free throw, good. gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's the pick. Five to shoot. He nails it, and we're tied up. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
McDaniel, the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy, pass to Fall. Here's McDaniel. He's got 10. Shot on the wing, and that one comes up a bit short.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
They set the screen for the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the away team, 0. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Pass to the prodigy. Over Williams. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 12.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now, here's Grant. 5 points in the game. Fires it up. Nails the baby hook. He's got 7. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's the screen. McDaniel. No good with the triple.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Took him no time at all on that one.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to the prodigy. Here's Manning. Here's McDaniel. He's got 12. It's deflected.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for the away team, Williams. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. To stop the run.
Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. 40% from the field. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then it's McDaniel. And there's the Prodigy. Launches a 3. McDaniel, no good. Grant outside. Williams looking around. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from 12. Here's McDaniel. Pass to Manning. To the paint. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Williams. McDaniel, no good. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now Grant. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Clippers in Los Angeles. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Here's the Prodigy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Prodigy's got his first basket of the night.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
McDaniel to pass to Manning. To the middle. Here's the Prodigy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
It's good.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's the Prodigy. Down low. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 6 points for the Prodigy.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's McDaniel. Pass to Manning. Here's McDaniel. Here's the Prodigy. That shot off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And here is Williams. Now here's Grant. And good that time.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's McDaniel. Here's the Prodigy. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Williams. Off target at the rim.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to McDaniel. Misses the baby hook. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Williams finds Grant. The Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniel. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. 44% in the fourth, the offense with some ups and downs. Pass to Fall. Castillo the pass to Jones. Here's Fall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Jones.
The first one falls. And so Jones nails both of them. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Pass to Bailey. A three-pointer off the mark. Shooting 41% for the game. And here's Jones. Here's Hawkins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Jones against Harper. Here's Bailey. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown. Bailey's got 22 points.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Fall passes to Hawkins. Castillo, who's guarded by Davis. Shot clock at 5. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harper dishes to Davis. Pass to Bailey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Beyond the arc. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Jones, no luck. Gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's stolen by Jones. Castillo the pass to Jones, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now, here's Harper. From downtown, that one doesn't drop. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Castillo the pass to Fall. 6 on the shot clock. Castillo is guarded by Davis. Rebounded by Bailey. Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Davis. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. gets a good look, and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
We've got 1:18 left in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That turns the lead to 6.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Here's Bailey. Outside for Davis. Harper up top, defended by Jones. Harper, no good. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Castillo, he's guarded by Davis. Castillo, the pass to Fall. Can't connect from short range. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Bailey, and so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Bailey. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Here's Castillo. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6.
Davis. 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Fall passes to Castillo. And here's Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Bailey. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team, Harper. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.